former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
On the ready. 53, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
Here's Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Perriman. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Throwing on 2nd and 3, Bridgewater. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throwing left side, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 16. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this 1st drive, going to plan so far. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. To throw, Bridgewater. deflected. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come on, guys. We got this.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down. 18 Gator. Hey, Delta.
Put that team on a bus. 40's the mark. Squeeze. And here we go. Watch the
Go.
check Mike 40. Check.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up.
They'll look to throw here. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Hey, Alpha. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find Turner. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
70, Indy. Blue draw corporate. Go. Smooth. On the ball. Get it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check.
61, matchbox lights. Switch. Hey, wahoo. Hurry. Go.
Back to throw.
Let go, defense.
Getting this into the hands of Turner. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Ready. Hey, come on. 53, Mike.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Watch the backer. Mike, 53. 53.
Hey, exit.
Army.
Hey!
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The ball comes out, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Charlie. Yes.
2nd and 1. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Come on, set. 50, plant. Topper. Bravo. Hey, rock 5.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's hauled in by Hardy. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
53 is the mic. All day, every day.
Go.
53 is the mic.
Hey, Haywood.
Here we go.
Hey, Jet.
53.
They'll set up a throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Go. And Tucson.
Check. 53's Mike.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Right there.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Lions on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Hey, check 24.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return, Hardy. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Orbit. On the get.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Intercepted by the Lions. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Ready?
Check, 59. Watch the screen. Pass. Kill.
22 jet bomber. Hey, Delta.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Check.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Go.
They'll look to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something to have central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Mike 53. I'm coming after you.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Alpha.
53 to Mike. 53.
Go.
Run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
On 1st down, it's Hardy. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Raekwon McMillan came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Check 52.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater flushed out right. He's got a man complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. An even 90 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point attempt to follow here. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Greystone travel. Smoke. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Get it.
They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Turner. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7. Go.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the ball is knocked out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Back to Mixon on first down.
I got you, boy.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Bridgewater. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Mixon. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They get it to him running left. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Bridgewater now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Go,
line.
50, plant.
Number 50.
Five.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that side.
Look at me. Zipper.
53 the mic.
Hey, exit. Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 11. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Joker.
General West. Bravo.
Check 53's Mike. Bound to lose one. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Snap.
They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
53, check 53.
So don't say nothing.
Mike, 53.
Go.
53, Mike. I'm coming.
Five.
Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Haywood. Shoot.
Looking to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Gator.
36-yard line.
You better bring it.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. 6-6, pull it high. Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Speed trip.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Complete over the middle to Hardy. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
First down pass. Complete to Austin Hooper. Runs at the 25-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check the backer, check the backer.
80 weapon. Take go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Topper, topper.
Back. Hit it.
They'll try the left side. It's Hardy. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Hardy. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Ready, set.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
53. Here we go. Kill.
Protein spill.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. It's Hardy, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Let's go. 30 base.
Check 53.
General West.
Switch. Check 43. Shift. Check.
5.
On second down now. It's Hardy, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Hardy. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 38-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He'll look to throw. He'll give this one to Galladay. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Bridgewater to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with the defense out in timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down.
Set. 10-2 stop.
Check. Cross.
Deep grip.
On first down, it's Hardy. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
On the double.
Check. He's coming.
Come on, boy.
Get ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
About to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover in the shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Into here with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the man calling. Let me kick over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my back. When I'm past that, with an ass back, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab. Rob man, when it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gonna make you fuck like a limbo. She ain't. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. money, why are you mad like that? Like that. Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day.